course, our son John.
Hi.
And so I just want to say it's since February 1st, it's been a rather crazy time for all of us. But we do appreciate your support very, very much. We felt it. A lot of you all that were at the funeral, we felt your presence there. We felt your love. We felt your prayers. And we thank you very, very much from the bottom of our heart. I have one little warning for you today, or some advice. Please be safe, okay? Be safe because, you know, you never know. Just be careful out there. But I want to thank, there's been a lot of people that have been in touch, and thank you. We thank you all very, very much, and we're blessed to have known you all, and Chris loved you all very, very much, and we do feel his presence today. We've been feeling it. So if anybody ever needs anything, Brett knows how to get in touch with me, and Joy, you know, so if anybody ever needs anything from us or whatever, or wants whatever, any support, we're there for you all. But thank you very much. Would you like to?
Yes.
Joy would like to say something.
Really quick, once again, thank you so much for being here. But I also am so aware that you've been on this journey of grief with us just as much as we have. That he was a part of your community, and obviously the testimony is here, and all of you that showed up today. So I know that you, in your own personal ways, this is Chris's death and passing from this earth, has somehow affected your life and hearts as well. So I'm with you always, and I will just want to say this: you are the most awesome group of folks I have ever met in my life, and it has been an honor. All right, Joy, hurry up. That's what he's saying. It has been an honor to meet so many of you, and through this event, you're just you're an awesome community. And I was speaking to someone earlier. You are the most genuine, authentic souls I have ever met in my life. So I love you all. Love and spirit of Chris, and I'm with you. Even though I'm not riding with you, I'm with you all, and we all know that Chris is with you as well.
Yeah.
Thank
you. Hang on.
And Chris is riding with us one last final ride. This is his Garmin.
Okay, John.
The last ride is not going to be the one he crashed on, so it's going to be a legit, real ride with us.
All right.
Together.
Chris.
I'm Uncle Chris's nephew, Johnny. It's going to be an honor to ride with you guys today. Uncle Chris is the leader of Tricoli Athletics in our family. He inspired me to be a marathon runner. I've ran countless half marathons. So it's just an honor to ride with you guys today. Thank you so much.
All right, John.
And
Well
thank you, Stephen.
I'm turning. I love the fit.
Stephen obviously was with Chris, and so, you know, orchestrated all this, and we want to thank Stephen for everything he's done.
Thank you, Steve.
And Brett's been a part of it as well, and Heather. So thank you all for everything. So before we go, I would just like to take a quick moment and say a quick prayer for all of you all.
For those that know, Chris was my best friend. I feel like we just kind of started getting into some of our epic adventures together before he passed. Not quite done yet. So this is obviously a shock when he passed. It was I feel there's a lot left undone. I feel there's a lot more to explore. It was like kind of just getting out there and seeing like the childhood like exploration dreams come out again with Chris. It was like I like doing like coaching and events and stuff, but my real fun and passion in riding was like going out with Chris. It was the rides, doing exploratory rides with Chris. It was going out, seeing somewhere new every single ride, somewhere we've never been before. That was always our thrill of our riding. It was like, hey, how can we go see something new on this ride or do something, push the limit a little bit of where we've never been. That's what me and Chris were about. We want to keep that living on through everybody else too. Cycling is dangerous. I'm sure everyone here has known someone directly, a family member, a friend who's died from cycling. Someone close to them. We have a list of people. We got Lisa Audley from the Kyle's Bike Shop. We got Phil K. You guys have been to some of these funerals and see these people pass. Ben from Adventure Winter Springs. I can go on the list here. That's we all know that's very close to us. But Chris would want us to all live on his spirit, his adventuring. So I want you guys to always like keep that with you. Don't stop going after your goals, and while you're healthy and able, go out and do it.
Forever wild.
That's right, buddy. Let's go. Yeah.
So today's ride, we'll do one big group to start. We had the group that was going to turn around at mile 28. That's like the little observation tower over there, almost the Green Mountain. So I think we can all go as one big group of just mindful of the people on the trail and kind of stay to the right, haul stuff out. We're here as a group. We're not pushing it. I know a lot of riders have an event tomorrow too, but we're here together. Later on the ride, we're going to be going pretty close to the spot where Chris died. It was on a golf course. For those that didn't know the exact spot, it was a sand pit in the golf course. It seems like something like you ride down the road and you can fall and die. It seems like it's not something that. It seems like maybe some epic trip in like Hawaii falling off a cliff or something would have been the way he would have went out. But he did go out quick and painless. I don't think he would have won it any other way. It was just laughing and having a good time. We were both laughing going down the hill together at the same time. I was a little bit ahead of him, and he just went a little different way and went into this pit. So we just all have to respect life and cycling, because this isn't getting any of a safer as a sport and a hobby. So I want you guys all do your don't wait until tragedy happens and say, hey, I'm gonna ease off a little bit. Like, hey, just respect the life. That's the most we can do. Just don't stop exploring and respect the life that you have. All right.
That's right.
Well said, well said.
That's right. Let's
Thank
go.
you guys. The ride starts coming out.
You had that mosaic long?
No. I've had it when we did that race.
Yeah.
I did the bomb.
I didn't notice
the
it.
first
Okay.
ride was the bomb, and the second one was then. Yeah, I just got my present for I had a huge event, so my celebration.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah?
It's like the finish is ridiculous. Now I know the hard part's like selling it. It's
But
race for life.
well, that's it. That's the whole point.
I'll ever sell it.
That's the whole point.
glad I like it. I saw there's another one that you're seeing next Sunday when those guys are doing Tour de Cure. There's that other gravel ride.
So that's because the plan is to take the overall jersey. So that's why
When you said that, I honestly like those rides better than. I'm just actually trying to get miles or something.
yeah. Yep.
So it's like Tour de Cure, or do they have the same thing where it's short and long?
Yeah. What's his name? Dave is the promoter. He's on riding. He always have his dual distance.
And honestly, I was so sore after that thing. First time I ran.
Well, you did the bomb a week before, so you're still recovering from that because I hear that was just.
I'm so sorry about your back.
You know
I
what?
saw
Like,
you coming in, but I had no idea. Because you weren't that far behind. Steve's up like from Will.
yeah, I mean, like we let Will.
Is he
So
gonna race that again, or is he?
so
just doing
we're, I
one
need to
and
talk.
done?
I need to talk to him about it. But even if I,
He's skiing now, right?
yeah, but he's.
Is he in town?
I think so. I'll have to talk to him. But like, if I am in the somewhat of a placing, I'll still hold on to the jersey. There's 2 more races, so it's all good. Is that you, Felipe? No, his bottle.
I haven't been out here. Oh, that's not true. I came out
That last out here with Leo about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's right. Was Green Mountain ready to get done?
At that point, no, but I rode it anyways, and it was pretty much done. They just hadn't opened it yet.
Did you post a video?
Adam did. But it's nice because all that limestone and all that stuff, it's filled like this now. It's packed, it's smooth. So it's actually really nice.
That race that's coming up next summer. What about that?
Yeah, so that's Brooksville. That's the one I'm doing.
So what's the terrain?
It's the gravel race.
What is it like?
I think it's gonna be similar.
Pace?
I think it's gonna be similar to the last one. Yeah, it was good. The last one was actually better conditions than the year before.
I thought so too. I just wish like together the start of the race is critical.
Yep.
You come off, you're done. There's no way you're gonna break it. And then 2, we gotta get to the turns.
Yeah.
Like and it's like without that basically fast.
But if you don't have position, then the turns don't even matter anymore. So that's why Will and I were like, hey, first 20 minutes, we're just gonna
The spots that I feel so good that I can tell that it's like I absolutely love it.
Well, but watching you, you were well positioned.
No, I'm not in the. I let everybody go. The race. I wasn't even like trying.
So like, because every time we saw you on the passing, you were with a decent group, but not the lead group.
I was.
Yeah,
And
so
then
that.
one guy from Jacksonville, like he on that the incline. In the
Yeah.
back, on the very last lap, he just created a gap there, and it was like really hard to get back on.
Yeah.
And he could probably.
Unnecessary if it's just a small group. Keep it together.
Together.
Yep.
Should have stayed together. And then Skip, he's like a island guy. Really nice guy. Jack, and
Okay.
you know him. I know you know him. I rode with him.
Yeah.
And they're not long. It's like the longer the ride becomes, Good.
This is tough because it's slower is actually a little more challenging than just rolling. No, but Will and I we talked about tactics and things just played out really well. I wasn't feeling as well as what I wanted to, but we still, like, to me it doesn't matter. And he said the same thing too, but like, it doesn't matter. If it's one of us, that's all that matters to me. He's like, I'm gonna work for you. I'm like, I mean, we'll do what we need to, but like, if I don't have it and you're there, that's all you, please. And it just worked out perfectly for us. I mean, last year, that's what Felipe and I did. Yeah. You know, he's young, so Waldo's a good place for him, you know. Yeah.
It's like a 5-mile sector. It looks like ice cream hill. I just don't know where they're riding. I know it's not close to San Antonio.
Yeah, correct. Same roads, but yeah.
My job is
Just do what you can at the time. Correct. But pull through, and if you make it to the front, you just hold it at that. You don't need to push it harder, you just hold it at that. And that's the unique thing about this one, because it is relatively flat. Correct.
San Antonio says 3,000 feet.
Well, it's roller. So, I mean, in the last couple of years since J-Hop ended, I've been doing Hilly 100, which is around Thanksgiving as well, and it's those routes. Oh yeah, it's surprising because they're not long climbs. They're just your constant rollers. It's surprising that you're getting that much elevation. Yeah. Parts of it, oh yeah. Yeah. I saw them, like, somebody already. Yeah, that was me. There goes Felipe turning around. Correct. So no, he doesn't. He just got married a year ago. Back in October, actually. But him and I were teammates together with ORC last year, 2 years ago, and last year. So him and I worked together, and he got the overall jersey last year. We raced well together as well. So.
There's a dog up on the right.
Good morning. I mean, I think you guys will do well tomorrow. But the thing is, like, you don't do anything between. You just roll. Because after that, you meet up before the next timed area to then, like, get your rotation back before you start. I did one, essentially it's the 6 gap.
Yeah, my rotation second.
Correct. But you do what you can for that time. Hey, you know what? But that's 5 seconds less than for somebody else. It's all needed. Correct. At least one of ours between. I think it might be people. It could be Frank. Yeah. Correct. Last year, I did the Georgia Fondo, and it's essentially 6-gap route. So the sections were declined, and I got third. 11th overall, and then third and 8th. So it was.
I love that 6-gap experience. I've only done it a couple times.
Oh, correct. Yeah. When I was at Emory, we would go maybe every other month just to do a few hours up there. I think what people get too hung up on is that it's a climb. It's an effort. Don't look at it as a climb. It's an effort. Just hold your tempo and just treat it as an effort. Here is probably what I'm doing. It's really packed. It's not loose like it. So like you can afford to go a little bit harder. I'm probably about 35. So that's where your corners are. That's where it matters for corner. You can go down just a little, like 30. That's where, turns, so you get more contact. Yeah.
And I have another bike that has like a 1.5.
Yeah.
I would wish I had that.
Yeah, I think like those type of routes, you can afford to go that big, like 50. Go to what the capacity of the fork can handle.
The other ride we just did.
Yeah, that one's fine. I'm running 38.
I just don't have the skill. Like the riders, you don't ride.
Correct, yeah. Well, yeah, just switch the wheels out and you got. Like this is what I traveled with when I was in Arizona. I always travel with this because I don't know if I'm going to run into gravel roads or not.
I think I am going to do it like workout. It's like at the shop, it's like 4 miles away. And I think there's some good gravel there too. I think I'll do a day of that. Because I love it so much.
Yeah, oh yeah.
all those big, like, cypressy pine
Yep.
trees. And I love that section that's kind of a little bit wet. Back.
Yep.
That circle that goes in and it has a big tailwind on it. You can go flying, kind of roller,
Yep.
pack pine needles, just,
Yeah.
that was like, I've been right out there for a long time because I'm not bored.
But you said you rode in, right?
I really think,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that part, not fun. Because I had like a,
Because you got to go into 44 or what?
I had like saddle sore.
Gotcha.
So that's like whatever the extra miles were.
Yeah.
I had to stand the whole time. It was that bad. I had a saddle sore on my head.
Yeah. It's just, no, it just goes around the lake.
Okay,
We go on the road from Green Mountain.
I've done it a bunch. I didn't think, I thought we'd have to do some extra.
No, you go through Montverde, all that.
It's hard to have the budget and you have to put brands and stuff going on.
Good morning, good morning. Guess we're stopping here. Yep, that's me. Morning.
Yeah.
I think it's road. Yeah, they're driving the. Yeah. Hey, Steven. Hey, is it okay if I post your speech to us?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
I didn't really like rehearse that at all.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It doesn't need to be rehearsed.
Yeah, like we kind of just.
Yeah. Hey, this is
Like I do believe in like higher power and stuff. I'm not one to give that kind of speech.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I mean, that's okay.
God prayer, but
You do what you need to. That's what matters to you.
I do believe Chris is like the spirits within us. Like
Yeah.
kind of like the people that die and motivate you in your life one
Sure.
day. They're still with you.
Are you having what you need to help you grieve and deal?
Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on making something kind of like productive out of it.
Yeah. Wallow in it.
Like it's even the one that kept riding. It's like I'm not going to go to the next
Yeah.
ride.
I mean, it just teaches how precious their phone is. That's all it comes down to.
Yeah, you're literally right across the street from your neighborhood.
Correct. Yeah.
And I was seeing Chris friend there, and one of the last things I remember him saying was like, "Damn, this was so close, we just found it now."
Yeah.
It's like right there. And it feels like doing that kind of stuff. It is a little dangerous, but it's also like it feels like a little kid on like
Well,
a
correct.
playground.
But, like, so I work at a trauma hospital. That's like unheard of. Yeah, you might have a spinal cord injury, but to have a passing like that, very unexpected.
Yeah, I almost want to replay like a Dexter video where they
Correct.
show how the guy died and then like they replay the
Physiology of how it actually happened.
like how did he hit what's wrong road? What?
Correct. Yeah. Exactly.
I can tell you it's definitely it wasn't like alright, we're gonna go out and do this jump and do all
Yeah.
this.
Correct.
We're doing the jump and we know we're doing it. It was like you just drove your car off a cliff
Correct.
and then you had a second to think about it. Yeah, exactly. But if you were out there and you saw it, it looks like you know, like when you're driving like over the mountains, you go into the ocean and it looks like you can just drop off into the ocean. It's just like it's almost like that. You see them moving around, you do left. Yeah, no problem.
Well, I mean, it's obvious that you had an impact to the community. You guys both do, obviously.
Yeah, I know you called that. I think the second day.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
Okay.
haven't called you for the
Nope. You don't know me anything, man. It's calling to show that I support you. That's it, man. No need to apologize. saying spinal cord injury is what we expect, not that outcome. And that's the world I live in. And it was hard to really understand how that, hard to fathom from anybody.
The only thing I could do was like GoPro.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, I read your reflection of that day.
And I watched it back a few times.
I mean, even that doesn't.
I just envision like you have like an 8-foot fence in your backyard.
Yeah,
You ride it flat, and then you just
correct.
go diagonal. And then the
Probably his handlebars turn, hit the sand, handlebars turn, and you know, literally just head first. Is the only thing I can think of.
you know when you mountain bike when you go off the mountain.
Yep, you lift up so that you're back. Yep,
There's no lift up or nothing.
correct.
But I think when when you crash, your arms kind of come
Yep,
out.
yep.
Take the
Good morning. Good morning.
I think I don't know if I broke my wrist last
Yeah, yeah.
I'm thinking about you a little bit because I could still do some of those exercises you taught me.
Yeah.
They help, and I can tell if I stop doing them, I might get a little more annoyance.
It's a maintenance thing, essentially. You got the tools.
When I broke the wrist, it was, I
15 years, 09.
do you remember when Old 50 was
Yeah,
Old 50 and
correct.
Hancock?
Yep, all of that. No turnpike exit. I was in Verde Ridge before the neighborhood over, before I moved into where I am.
Yeah.
We were the first house to build.
What year was your neighborhood built?
I think 05, and then mine was a new build in 09 when I moved. And then we moved into our current house, first house in that neighborhood we built.
Do you remember the bike trail being built right next to you, or was that not?
That was already built.
It was already built.
Yeah.
One area I started exploring a lot was the area like Citrus, right near Scrub Bay,
Yep.
Citrus, Row, and Sullivan.
Correct, yep.
And just the last couple of years, a lot of those tunnels.
Right.
When I started some of the parks, they were sandy.
Yeah, correct. It's just sugar sand, wash off. Well, I saw you guys like going to where eventually they will get it completed is off of Sugarloaf. Yep.
They clogged that up. There was like this little over thing went over.
Yeah.
It was right near there, wasn't that exact one. That's how I was going up the thing and it got soft.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Take this cement work.
Yep.
But it was like, first kind of thinking it was fuck, I don't want to fall off the ledge.
Yeah, correct.
Because that could be a neck. And I was able to catch that. And I was like, waking all for me and him. Every now and then you do something dumb or something where you're like, oh, let's try to do it again. We'll get it up. We'll do it. Or like a mountain bike thing where you're like, do it again. We'll get a video of it.
Yep. So when did you meet Chris?
I met him in 2011.
Okay.
We
him and Adam were teammates with Bell, I think, at that time. Before, I think it was right around that time.
Yeah.
Kind of the green kids, the white and green kids.
Yeah, I know
He didn't really race, but I know that at times he would just be there. Because, I mean, back when he was more of a roadie, he was doing Bush Beer with us. And that's how I met him.
I started doing these Kyle's bike shop rides in Orlando.
Yeah,
I think he actually told me about that.
I know they do the night critical mass stuff.
Yeah. And then he wanted to start doing training rides to be like a training and racing.
I remember that. I remember, I don't know if it was Chain of Lakes one year or one of where you essentially lapped the field.
Yeah, there's
It was a road circuit, but I remember that you were a 4. And you lapped the field, and then you were working for Renee for a short amount of time, right?
Alejandro.
Yep. By the post office.
That was the, yeah, I think it was the state bridge.
And I remember watching, because we were done. Our race was done. But that year, there was like a lot of the Team Type 1 Devo was down from Atlanta. And I remember hearing Tim was announcing that you were about to lap the field.
They set the states out there around
Yeah.
2011 and 13.
Yep. So they switched it to Ocala.
It's a shame seeing all this shit built up in Paramount.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, Hancock all the way.
It's like, you know, one thing's here and then a year later it's not. Player Road is the most recent one.
Correct.
It's like,
Yep, you only get half of it now. And I mean, it's open, but people drive like idiots on Independence there. It's crazy.
me and him would, that was more of a spot. He lived over in, they were saying like Road Bay Lake.
Okay, yep.
St. Hill, and it was also, sometimes he would ride over to the Paramount.
Yep.
You know.
Cut through. Go through the National.
Yeah.
Yep.
I meet him right near, like, called like McKinnon Road.
Yep.
There were the Hamlin Roads that connect
Yep.
that to
Avalon in there. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Another thing, I was like, yeah, I knew this was here forever, but I never went into it.
Correct.
I was like, there's no other motherfucker that's going to ride into that thing with me. Like, I mean, you never know. But
Yeah.
We went in one day. That was nice. It was cool. It looked like they're going to film like a job attack or something.
Yeah. Well, tell me about the old abandoned theme parks.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. I mean, I can understand if it's being spotted by the homeless population here, and that gets sketched there.
He's pretty fascinated about it going to these abandoned hotels.
Yeah.
Around the drive.
Yeah, that's scary.
And, some of the, it's funny because he's the kind of river club, and I'm like,
Seriously? He is?
he is.
And he's going to those.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, the shit we're gonna breathe in here.
You're exactly. Asbestos, whatever,
He's like,
right?
no, when he had the call to adventure, it just went out the window.
That's funny.
So we going there, and it was, let me tell you, you gotta be brave,
Oh, yeah.
and you gotta not think of like some horror film. Where
Correct. Well, that's exactly it.
Because as soon as you start thinking like that, your mind's gonna just fuck with you.
Yep.
So you're just going like, you're not out to bother anybody, you're just there to go in and you wave at the people, we always say hi, like there's like some crazy people on drugs in there.
I bet. Well, that's what I would expect. that's their life.
Start thinking like maybe that's where we're gonna die one day. We're gonna get
Yeah,
to the motel.
exactly.
And it'd be horrible.
No, I do too. But I live in
We kept going over near Epic Universe.
Okay.
Kept wanting to go there.
Yeah.
One time they stopped us one day and we were watching the market. They're kind of dumb. Like, the security guard was like, let me get your info and stuff. And like, we were friendly. When I bought a house, well, like, we don't sit here and tell us, like, patrol guy. that
Yeah,
has
yeah.
anything. And we told him our info. We're like, yeah, we're not bothering you. I just let it go. He's like, wait here for the police. Like, okay, all right. We won't come back here.
now they're stating game time before. Yes, we were out there. There's Wednesday. We're out there Wednesday we had some friends in town. Never
Dude, I've never golfed. Never. Here's how ignorant I am of golf. My brother and I had this is probably almost 20 years ago. My brother and I had a coupon for a free round of buckets for a driving range at a course. And they wouldn't let us in because we didn't know there was a dress in. We were flip-flops and a t-shirt. Well, yeah, but this was at a course in Orlando, and that's how ignorant we are as far as we don't golf. I don't golf. We don't golf, so.
I'd be interested in the aerodynamics, like you have this little fucking ball and you're like mapping out
Correct.
how you're gonna hit it.
Well, so interestingly, and they have banned this, but at one point people were heating up the balls so that on contact with the driver, it would deform, and that even that little bit of deform caused more contact time for a longer range drive. So they banned anything that would allow a ball to warm up, to get warm. Oh yeah, it's crazy.
Can you even imagine like balls that have somehow there you put a little sensor near where the hole is,
Yeah,
and the ball like hits it and it starts to work towards that close.
it's funny, yeah.
Like a remote control ball almost.
Correct. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yep.
They just had a tournament there the other weekend.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't think it was Bloodberg.
The Irish dude?
Right in his neighborhood. It wasn't like a big warrior.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, what's crazy is, so I've lived in Claremont since '09, and it's crazy how, for an athlete of almost any sport, how attractive Claremont was back then. I mean, water skiing, motocross,
Yeah.
you know, like, it's nuts. And then you get your your expected sports, like your endurance sports or something like that. But like, it's crazy how Claremont has attracted this, and I think it still is, maybe a little less, but this mecca for athletes. I mean, I've had a handful of Olympic athletes live with me over my time since I've been in Claremont. It's just wild to think. Yeah, it was. So when USA Triathlete International Training Center was themed, like, and that was probably 06 to 10. But it's definitely changed since. But still, I mean, no doubt Colorado with its sweet spot for altitude.
I like it's the map to see which ones used to be gravel and the pavement and I started going to the tower there. I would see the pictures of like
It's crazy, yeah.
like the Grand Highway.
Yep.
I remember a picture of that with that amazing turn and then like the Citrus Tower.
Yep. Everything was orange groves. All these roads were built for to get the produce out, the farming out. It's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of one of the unfortunates of urbanization.
And I don't know if you saw right on the block still, they're starting to build right there near
Correct.
the lake.
Yep.
And I saw some guys do some videos there. Like, yeah, there's a lot of these.
Well, they're only going to put up like 7 more.
Yeah, it's like $7 million.
Correct.
I guess they get a good view of the Gulf there.
But I mean, they've had to bring in so much dirt to make sure that thing doesn't, it supports.
Yeah.
You're putting all this weight on in such a short amount of time of developing just the infrastructure and the foundation there.
Right here, the Highland Branch.
Yep. The in
Right
between.
here.
Yeah.
Right there, 50 and
Yep.
Hancock, there's a tree that Tom Elbow was saying it's dying because of disease or something.
Yeah.
$20,000 per year. It's like, I guess not meant to be there or something.
Yeah, probably not. But it was there without issues prior.
Yeah, I guess.
You know? So it's like,
Yeah, it's funny, you can just walk out and you're like, that's your home, and you're like, well, what was this, like 20, 30,
Correct.
40 years ago?
Yeah, go ahead, man. You know, that suspension's feeling good, I imagine, right now. You know what? I should have considered throwing my, dusting off my Epic.
There you go. Well, I met Chris at Magnolia, so it's
There's the tribute, huh?
that's why it's the tribute to Fred's house.
I think he's a little above the speed limit for these canals. Yeah. Look at him rooster tailing. A 10-foot rooster tail there. Yeah. Turned out to be a beautiful day. Oh yeah. Correct. I mean, it was cooler than this, but this is what we were doing in Arizona when we were hiking. It was snow, but it was 50. It's sunny. Correct. And we're at 7,000 feet, so it's like the sun feels hotter too. Yeah.
But once it gets dark, boy,
It gets cold, yeah.
When it gets wet, man, it really gets cold.
Yep.
No problem with nights around in the 40s.
Okay.
Out there. It's really windy. 70-mile-an-hour winds. It was a lot of fun.
Did you perform how you wanted to?
No, the race gonna cancel.
I mean, I saw you out there.
Yeah, the fires canceled the race.
Gotcha, and then the winds didn't help either.
Yeah,
Well, that's the risk because it travels.
it was really devastating. I mean, that being alive in a sense.
Yeah, yeah,
How
oh,
about
yeah.
from the whole section there, like about 20 people died.
Yeah.
We had breakfast with the lady the next day, and her house was burned down.
Oh man.
So yeah. Other than the north side of Stillwater, where a lot of houses on the south side get burned. Air quality was like 200, which was really bad.
Yeah.
I remember it's not even bad, my eyes were watering.
Yeah.
Back would be a lot longer.
It actually would, you're right.
I'm assuming they'll pick it up.
Yeah, I think Steven's gonna do a split here.
Brake horns let people know you're stopping. I got them.
You know, gotta make sure people know. See something, say something. Cole cleaned it.
Yeah.
That was a good ride. I miss being out here at 4:30. I'll tell you that much. I'm glad she's keeping it going. I was just too sketched with how crazy Avalon was getting and the Disney ride was on Wednesdays. It's like,
You are Sunday morning, right? Well, hell, it's busy out here on Sunday morning. 3 or 4 groups of riders.
yeah. But still, you don't compete with cars.
No. Well, you do on the weekend.
Yeah, but like, you know, rush hour. So we were doing Disney.
You like that fast pass, and I'm like I go home.
Right turn.
I go home and I do the fast pass, and there's all those bars.
Okay, gotcha.
T-break! That's the only thing we doing.
No, he's gonna take us. Correct. Well, that's what I.
The 26, 28 mile, whatever. We want to go 42.
We're gonna all watch. He messaged me at like 7:30. He's like, I'm gonna drive over to the start.
Okay.
But I haven't seen him yet still too, so. He said he's feeling a little, feels like he has a little cold, so I don't know if, yeah.
So it's a nice, great ride today. As you can see, tons of hammers, but just tons of the community of people who Chris Tricoli's was a part of people's lives, and so a fantastic turnout. Hammers had a really good turnout there. It was great to chat it up with get some time and spend talking to Steven. I can imagine that, you know, definitely very impactful to his life and all that he has gone through, being there when Chris lost his life. It was great to have Chris's family out with us as well, and just everybody coming out to support. So got to spend some time chatting up with Sean Stanton as well, and just great to see the outpour and the support from the community. Got a sweet sticker as well commemorating just the cause. Let me pull it up on my my helmet here. There it is, Forever Wild, tribute to Chris Tricoli there. So yeah, great day, beautiful day out. Temperature is just now hitting 70, sunny, very cool, nice, beautiful, sunny day. So yeah, take care, guys.
Man, horse farm dirt?
Horse farm is road.
I think it's road.
Nice,
It does help explain a few things.
Yeah, but you're right, man. They don't give a damn about it today. They don't.
I started driving on
Oh, it's good. I'm going free.
This is KSquared Cycling, the Khoi V10.